Good morning everyone, happy Thanksgiving. It is not Thanksgiving obviously right now while I record this video, but because we're not really celebrating Thanksgiving this year, we decided to host a Friendsgiving. Yay! I'm here with Jessie and I think I actually never introduced Jessie to the channel. Jessie was always there. So I'm just gonna tell you guys a little bit. Jessie is Jason's girlfriend, who you guys know, and also Jessie is helping me right now. Basically keeps my life together. So you guys will see her a lot in, more videos. She helps behind the scenes and we're excited for that. So we're on the way now to the store. I made a grocery list, so smart. We're gonna make a pumpkin bread recipe today, which is super delicious. I kind of want to be in this fall Thanksgiving theme. And tonight we will have some friends come over. Everyone is getting tested today. Jason is actually now at a rapid test, so we know we're all safe, and then we're gonna have a small group of people over, have some delicious food. It's been such a long time kind of having dinner. The most fun part I found about food is that you're sharing it with people, and we haven't done that in so long, so I'm pretty stoked about that. So we're gonna go to the Asian supermarket and then we're gonna go get some pumpkins. Yay! Oh my god, Jessie, all the pumpkins are gone. There used to be all pumpkins here. Sir, there are no pumpkins anymore? Okay, inside, okay. We need red wine, sparkling water, Aww, it's so sad. We will take it anyway. We're almost done. I will see you guys in the kitchen. So, welcome to the kitchen. Today, we are going to make a pumpkin bread recipe. I know how much you guys love to bake, and same as me, I really feel during the pandemic that's something everyone has been doing. So today I wanted to make a variation, kind of in a more fall theme, Thanksgiving theme. So I wanted to use pumpkin. We only got one little pumpkin today, but today we're going to use some pumpkin puree into this recipe. It's really amazing to have as a snack or as breakfast or, with your afternoon coffee, or even as dessert, really up to you. What we're going to do, we're going to start mixing all the dry ingredients and we're going to start mixing all the wet ingredients, and then we're going to mix everything together for the dough. For the base today, we are going to use 2 cups of almond flour. I always feel almond flour has already a natural sweetness and it's really fine. Okay, then we're going to add 1/3 cup of coconut sugar. If you want, you can also use maple syrup here, that's really up to you. So the key for this recipe is really using all these spices. I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of pumpkin spice, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, very important here, and 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. Then we're using 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I'm gonna mix this all together. Alrighty, dry ingredients are ready. Okay, we got all the dry ingredients. We're gonna mix all the wet ingredients. So the reason why you wanna keep this first separated is otherwise the dough can be very clumpy. Obviously, we don't want that. So here I have some organic pumpkin puree. Besides avocados, I feel pumpkin and squash and kabocha squash are just my favorite veggie. Once I see that on the menu, this is the first thing I use. Okay, we're going to add 4 eggs. It's gonna make the bread nice and fluffy. Then we're going to add some vanilla extract and mix everything together. Okay, I'm gonna get my baking sheet quickly. So today I want to make a bread, so I'm using an 8 by 4 inch. Honestly, if you love baking or cooking in general, I would highly recommend getting one of these. It's just so much easier to put coconut oil in like baking forms, or if you want to glaze something. So I have some coconut oil here, and I'm going to add this to the baking form. This way the bread is not gonna stick. And a little trick, the sides, you want to use the brush up because you want the bread to go up as well. So if the oil goes into the same direction, this will help. Something I learned from Isabella while I was in Italy. This looks amazing. Okay, we're going to start mixing all the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients in my food processor. I'm going to start adding all the wet ingredients. Ooh. Then I'm going to add the dry ingredients, but I'm just going to start with a little bit, mix it, and then slowly I'm going to add a little more. Otherwise, you have a chance it becomes clumpy. Look at this, guys. Woo! Look at how smooth, it's delicious. Wow, the dough already smells so good, and I haven't even baked it yet. Also, today I'm going to make a cashew, like a vegan cashew frosting on it, but we're going to do this after we bake the bread. So as a little extra, I really love to put raisins in there. Kind of two reasons. First of all, raisins are just really yummy. No, they give this natural sweetness to the pumpkin bread and also bring some extra texture. So many things going on during cooking. Textures, flavors. I'm gonna add them in here. If you want, you can also add like nuts as walnuts or pecans. I like to keep it simple with the raisins. And we're going to put this all in the baking form. This is always the challenge here, getting the last bits out. I remember as a kid, when I would make cakes or pies, I would make twice the amount of ingredients for the dough, and I would literally eat half of it, and then the other half I would bake with it. Give it a little hit, get the air out, and it's ready to go in the oven. I preheated the oven on 350 Fahrenheit, and it will go in there for about 50 minutes. Okay, so while this is baking, we're gonna make a vegan cashew frosting, and this one I've actually never made before, so I'm very curious if it's gonna taste good. Let me clean this up quickly and hop onto frosting. For this creamy cashew icing, we're going to start with 3/4 cup of raw cashews. Then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of melted coconut oil. This is going to give a really nice creaminess. And 3 tablespoons of raw honey. To give it a fresh taste, we're adding 1 teaspoon of fresh lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 2 tablespoons of water, and it's ready to be mixed. Taste test, guys. Wow. Is that so much flavor? I think also I really feel the taste of the honey, and I got a really amazing honey. This is going to be delicious on the bread. We're going to wait 90 more minutes and get our bread out of the oven. Ooh, amazing. Vegan cream cheese frosting. I will put this in the fridge until our pumpkin bread is ready. Ooh, let's check out our beautiful bread. Wow, this looks amazing. It's the best if you let this cool for about 10 minutes. Take it out of the form and let it cool down before you're eating it. But this looks amazing. I can't wait. Okay, the baking form cooled down. I think it's been like 15 minutes. It's gonna cool down a little more. Cross fingers. Ooh. Look how amazing this bread looks. You can slice this up and you can add the cashew frosting on top. I'm going to save this one for tonight because we will have this when all the guests are coming over. We had to do some stuff for work and we wrapped super late at like 5 p.m. and it's 6 p.m. I had an hour to like cook food for people. And then I put broth in the pan. I wanted to make like this curry. I know it's not your typical Friendsgiving, but I was like, okay, I need to make something very quick. And it was with tomato vegetable broth and it looked like normal broth. So cross fingers, this is going to look good. I am just going to change quickly because this is not really cute when guests are coming. Let me see. What am I going to wear? Ooh, I know. These maybe. And this one. I think this is going to be it. Super simple. Just Zimmerman and Zimmerman. Still have a lot of cooking to do. Or like little prep. Wish me luck. I think this year we've all taken a step back. And we really had time to reflect. The holidays are going to be very different this year. But I feel like we're going to make the best out of it. For anyone lucky enough to spend time with your loved ones, just make sure to give them an extra big hug. I realized I took all the small things in life for granted, like my health, seeing friends and family, being social, and able to dine everywhere. I feel grateful for the amazing people around me, all of you guys, and this positive community. So my next question is, what are you grateful for? Let me know in the comments down below.